welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the class. Yep, it's picking up. All right, welcome back. Who's ever doing that annoying shuffling noise, please stop.
Not me.
Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to...
Okay, Brandon, stop laughing.
This is a great start to the classic podcast. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another one of these podcasts, and I'm tired because of the time change, and that annoying tapping noise is back again. Way to go, guys. And so we're gonna review more of Supergirl, Flash, and Arrow. Once again, if you haven't listened to the classic podcast, I'm Sean.
Brandon.
I'm Luis.
And damn it, Luis, I was hoping you were going for the whole "my name is Luis," because as we all know, these DC shows will constantly tell you the name of the main characters you've already known for a while. So, what else is new? All right, so last week was a pretty good week. This week, for me personally, most of it was pretty good. So we're gonna start off our review once again with Supergirl. So we're gonna comment, guys. Did you like this episode more than the pilot?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
It was pretty good, especially that final fight scene at the end of it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were bitching and moaning, saying it was crap, but I'm like, it's a TV budget. If they expect like Man of Steel fights, they're out of their minds, because there's no way they can afford to do that on TV. If they do, that would be amazing, but it's not happening. But okay, second episode shows reminding me a lot of the Flash, in terms of the structure of its first season. So basically the plot summary is, did they say Kara is now a member of the Defense Against the Extraterrestrials?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They did.
Oh.
It did.
Yeah, she was she was training
at
the beginning.
Sorry.
So she was training, and then a new enemy of the week, which was the Helgramite.
Yeah,
Helgramite.
It's the Helgramite. The Helgramite, yeah, the weird bug alien thing, which reminds me a lot of the Predator. Was the villain of this week, and I called it. Supergirl was going to meet. Sorry, Brandon. According to my Skype, it says the tapping is coming from you.
I'm just sitting here. Probably.
Maybe it's the iPad, but anyway. So Supergirl meets Aunt Astra.
Aunt
That's
Astra.
her name. I forgot her name. And is she the main villain? Because she looked like she was talking to someone.
I have
from
no idea. If she's the main villain, that's probably the best.
Well, anyway,
main villain start we've had in a while.
Yeah,
Has
probably
Flash
say
and
so,
Arrow ever
'cause
had
the
like a
Flash...
big fight scene between the main character and the main villain in its first season?
No.
Not in the very beginning. I mean, we didn't even know who the main villain.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, there really wasn't a main villain of Arrow season 1 until like the middle of the season. Because it was all about the list, and the Dark Archer didn't show up until like the middle of it. So no, he didn't. And the Flash, it was always the Man in Yellow Reverse Flash, aka Professor Zoom.
Yeah.
But you never saw him. You didn't see Barry. Only fought him during the mid-season finale, I think. But anyway, so the plot summary this time is that Supergirl is now going out, and basically she sucks at being a superhero, which I
approve of.
I like, because one of the things I was concerned about was the fact that she's as powerful as Superman, and she's going to be too awesome at being a superhero. I think the show is doing a really good job showing that even though she's really powerful, she's completely new to the game of being a superhero. For example, she tries to use her freeze breath on putting out a fire, I think, that would have exploded an oil rig. but they end up like, no, just move the damn thing. And she moves it too much, and it ends up causing an oil spill in the ocean, which that sucks for those poor
Yeah, that
fish.
sucks.
And so basically everyone's like, okay, is she a superhero? Is she, do we not want her? So it's kind of interesting because, like, even in something like Superman the animated series, it's like Superman's awesome the moment he puts on the costume. So I kind of like that it's not just, they're not just gonna make her be this badass superhero in the very beginning, because one, she gets her ass kicked a lot. So another thing I really liked is I loved how the sister, was trying to train her how to fight legitimately, not just like, which is actually true to Supergirl's character, because I believe they're not going to do this obviously, but I believe there's a story where Wonder Woman trains Supergirl how to fight. So that's pretty cool. So I'm really glad the show is actually going to make her develop martial arts skills along the way. So basically, back to our plot summary, the Helgramite is like the new weird extraterrestrial life that they have to go get. So after searching for him, he captures Alex, and so basically Supergirl uses her super hearing, which reminded me a lot of Daredevil. The way he uses his super hearing to locate things in the city. And then eventually Kara meets Ann Astra, and then she they get in a fight. Okay, and then
Big fight,
and then basically the tapping is coming from you
I'm
again,
noticing
Brandon.
it's happening. You're saying it's happening more when I'm holding my iPad, but if I have it on the bed, it's not. So that might be the issue.
And leave it on the bed.
Okay, well anyway. Yes,
I do have to
please, it's
stand up
annoying
a
as
couple
fuck.
times, and I'm wearing headphones again. So.
But anyway, so basically, Helgramite, was he killed?
I think he was.
Yeah,
I think
he was killed by his own little
Okay.
whatever it's called.
Anyway, so basically, Ann Astra retreats, and then she gets hurt by
She gets, like,
kryptonite from Hank Henshaw, and then she goes back to her base, and we see her talking to someone. I already have a theory of who it's going to be, and if you guys saw the news report in the beginning of the episode, I'll explain that. But basically, yeah, this episode was pretty good. It once again set things up, and hold on, I got a phone text. Dinner is about ready. Well, okay, so all right, I gotta go for a couple of minutes. You guys continue the conversation without me.
So Brandon, what did you think about the ending of Supergirl? Like the director with the red eye,
The director with what?
with like his eyes like turned red.
Oh yeah,
You think that's Martian Manhunter?
I think so. Yeah.
That would be cool. It's funny. It's funny how Kara opened the door to her sister, and like Alex's face on Wayne and Jane.
Okay, so false alarm. That was a dumb text. So whatever. But anyway, so basically at the end of the episode, Hank Henshaw's eyes glow red, and now people are assuming he's, my theory is obviously in the comics, Hank Henshaw is cyborg Superman, but since we're never going to see Superman on the show, that's what they say, there's a lot of theories going around that he's actually Martian Manhunter, which that would be crazy. I mean, Martian Manhunter? That'd be I'd love that. That'd be crazy. So, because he says, like, remember when Hank Henshaw said that his family was destroyed and we didn't really get to know anything about that? I think that may have been a callback to Martian Manhunter's origin story, which is basically the same as Superman's, where Mars was destroyed or something. Or the civilization on Mars, the Martians were destroyed. And Martian Manhunter can shapeshift, so it is possible that it is Martian Manhunter. I kind of leaning more towards the Cyborg Superman thing, but they might call him something else. But I'd actually really like it to be Martian Manhunter, personally speaking. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's Cyborg Superman? Do you think it's Martian Manhunter?
Martian.
Why do you think it's Martian Manhunter? Is it just because you like Martian Manhunter, Luis?
Damn, what? I can never think of a good reason. Brandon?
And that's
yeah, please.
lead it on him. Okay. I personally think it is probably Martian Manhunter because Cyborg Superman to me is, I don't know, I just think like I think it just makes more sense for it to be Martian Manhunter because, like I said, we're never going to see Superman in the show. He's obviously going to be referenced a shit ton of times.
Never gonna get to see him.
You're never going to see. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Here, let me throw out all these references to Lex Luthor, Lois Lane, and all that, and never show you them. So basically, we have that cliffhanger, and at the end of it, Supergirl lifts up Cat Grant's car and says, "Let's have that interview." And I'm like, "Yeah, you go, girl. You take charge." I liked it. Which is funny because I believe that's how Superman set up his first interview with Lois Lane. So I like that little call to attention to detail right there. Another thing, do you guys remember that news report that showed in the beginning?
Kinda, sorta.
Luis, did you get the Easter egg? It said Maxwell Lord.
Yeah. Sorry, my cousin just walked in.
Okay.
The Easter egg, no, I didn't get it.
This is going great. But anyway, so Maxwell Lord does exist in this universe. So that'll be pretty interesting because I don't really remember his backstory, but he is a Superman villain, and he's ultra powerful, and he's got a team members called the Elites with him. So I think Maxwell Lord and Astra may have been a red herring, and Maxwell Lord may be the main supervillain, because it looked like she was talking to someone with authority above her at the end of the episode. So for me, I think there's a chance Maxwell Lord might be the villain of this season. What do you think, Brandon? Well, what would you rather see?
Probably Maxwell Lord.
Okay, hey, Sean.
Yeah, I do too, man. I just...
who is Maxwell Lord?
I thought you knew who he was. Why did you send me that clip of Superman fighting the Elites?
What clip?
Whatever. Alright, so Maxwell Lord... Did you hear anything I told Brandon?
What?
Did you hear anything I told Brandon? Okay, well, basically, do you guys think Maxwell Lord... Okay, Brandon thinks that Maxwell Lord may be the season villain going forward. Do you think Maxwell Lord will be the season villain going forward?
Is that the reporter that's bagging on Supergirl?
Yeah, in the beginning. He's super powerful as fuck.
I think
I don't know. I think it's possible.
I honestly think it's possible.
I think if he's not going to be the villain for
Next
this
season,
season, he's
yeah.
definitely going to be the villain for the next one. That's my opinion. Yeah, basically. So I don't really feel. I know it sounds like the plot summary wasn't that big,
But it's really
but believe
good.
me, the episode. It's hard to explain every little detail, and I often remember them during our points that we make. So, I overall liked this episode.
I did find some things. Though I have trouble trying to find things that I didn't like about the episode. I will say that. Didn't, yeah.
That you didn't?
I think my favorite part of the episode
Okay.
was the fight at the end.
Yeah, between Kara and Aunt Astor, that was
It's
pretty
really
Definitely.
sick.
just a nitpick, but I think one thing I just don't like is they went again with that little feministic part at the beginning where she's like, just because I'm a woman.
Yeah, I feel like that was only the beginning of the episode, and then they just
But
dropped
still,
it
that's
after
like
that.
2 now in a row.
I know, but I rolled my eyes. I'm like, really? I'm just like, okay, just say it in the beginning,
Yeah.
get it out of the way, because I don't want to hear it. Another thing I liked is when Wynn and Jimmy Olsen and Supergirl all form Team Super, I'm going to call them. They're like, oh, this crime's happening there, this crime's happening there. But, I thought that was pretty cool, because, like, yeah, overall, that was pretty cool. What did you guys think of
That's pretty
that?
cool.
That was pretty cool.
Does anyone sense a love triangle going to happen between Wynn, Kara, and Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah.
James.
Like what do you mean, like a romance column?
Love triangle.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
triangle.
Yeah.
So what
I think it's gonna
become
happen.
a toy man? So, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna make Wynn become the toy man. Maybe, I don't know. Because if you've seen the commercials for the show, they pretty much confirm James Olsen and Kara are gonna be a couple, which no shit.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's gonna make Wynn become Toy Man. I really like one thing I really like about this show, and I know I said it once, but I really think it's refreshing to get a superhero that's not invincible right off the bat, because even looking back on Arrow, the first episode of Arrow, it's like this guy kicked way too much ass for his first time on the job. I don't know. It's just my point of view. Like, they made him look like an indestructible force in the first episode. So, which it was cool, but looking back, it's like, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Do you
I
guys
love
like that, or? Okay. I love it too, because a lot of people, for some reason, think the super characters are boring when they're not. I don't know, it drives me crazy. A lot of people have complained that Kara seems like a clone of Clark Kent. What do you guys think of that?
Not really, no.
Not really.
I mean,
People... Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry, go ahead.
yeah, they're cousins, but I think Superman and Supergirl have like different perspectives of saving the world.
Right. Well, a lot of people... Well, this is based off the old school Supergirl from, like, the 50s. That's where they're basing off her personality and the premise from. In the New 52 Supergirl, which is great, she's basically a teenager, gets stranded on Earth, and she's pretty angry because she's trying to find her place in the world. She doesn't even understand any language from Earth, so she's basically trapped and isolated on planet Earth trying to do what she can. So I don't really think you can make a show based off that. And if you do, I think, like, once again, Supergirl in New 52 is really angry. She even becomes a Red Lantern. That's how mad she gets, that the Red Lantern Corps, which represents anger, says, here's a Red Lantern ring because you're so pissed off all the time. So I don't think you can make a show with that kind of protagonist in this day and age. So I understand why they chose this version of Kara to make into a show instead of the newer one, because she's always angry all the time, and that gets kind of, that for a show would get kind of old after a while. So is there anything, so I gave what I liked. I love the dynamic between James, Wynn, and Supergirl, kind of like being like Team Arrow and reporting where things are happening, and then Kara goes and stops it. I also like the whole, I love that the show is just giving us everything. I love Kara trying to learn how to be a superhero. Brandon and I both agreed on that. Luis, what did you like?
Oh, that's a bit hard. I actually like the references between the Daily Planet, Clark Kent, and Lois Lane. That was funny.
Yeah, man, it's pretty funny. Is it? Well, did you agree with me and Brandon that you liked it? What we liked?
Yeah, about the fight and about the Win and the love triangle relationship with Kara and James and Win.
Yeah. So, overall, I feel like this review isn't that long. So far this review has been, the beginning of this portion of the review has been 21 minutes long. But, guys, we really enjoyed this. Now, we'll character of the week.
Yeah,
I don't
this one's
know.
kind of a hard one.
I don't really know who my character of the week is, because, Luis, do you have your character of the week?
James. Oh, come
Why
on.
James? No, seriously, I need a reason. I just want a reason.
I think because probably because he encourages like Supergirl to actually live up to her expectations.
Sure, yeah.
That's true. I don't know. I don't know. I just like the main character so much. I gotta go with Kara again. I just really like her character development so far. You know, I just really enjoy it. So for the second week in a row, I'm picking the main character, Supergirl, again.
I'm gonna have to agree with Sean. I just really like her character development.
I just enjoy it, which is ironic, because Louise has never said her.
You're not hot enough.
Do you not like her? Wow, you're pretty picky. No, maybe if it was the Supergirl with just the white t-shirt. I'm just kidding. Though that is my favorite Supergirl look. Not, I just like the look of it. So basically, alright, letter gradings. Who wants to go first with their letter grading?
Why don't we do you for Supergirl, then I'll go first for Flash, and then Louise goes first for Arrow. I know, but I mean, like
all three of us give
first.
A letter grading, remember? I'll go first. Probably gonna give it an A- again. I mean, I don't think it did enough to improve on the pilot. I enjoyed it more, but I didn't enjoy it like vastly more. So I'm gonna have to give it the same overall grading, and hopefully Supergirl can bump it up a little bit next week with, what was the name of that villain's name? I remember his name. No, I don't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, I give it an A-.
I'd have to agree
what do you guys
Sean.
give it?
Mainly because of that sick fight scene at the end. I don't think Arrow and Flash has ever done that.
That's the beauty of CBS. It's a much more bigger network, so we have more money for fight scenes.
And then also Kara's character development. You're gonna see that come up more.
Yeah, she's been the most enjoyable part of the show. I like her a lot. What do you? So you're gonna give it an A-? All right. What do you give?
I'm gonna go with A-. It was actually very good.
It was really good. Looking forward to next week.
Probably
the
best episode we've gotten in a long time, at least in my opinion. For the Flash, yeah.
Oh, for the Flash? Yeah, I will agree. I think this has been... I think the Flash, don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed it this season. It's not like Arrow Season 3 where I rolled my eyes every time it came on because I'm like, oh, I'm contractually obligated to watch this.
But I mean, finally, Zoom's a thing again.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, they went back to.
I mean,
They stopped. They finally stopped ignoring that Zoom was a thing.
Yeah.
that's true.
Also, the Vibe is born.
Um,
Yeah.
Vibe, yeah, baby. Wonder if he's gonna get his suit and use his actual vibrating
Yeah.
powers instead of just the mind tricks. Come on, I want to see sound waves
Oh, shit.
or vibrations or whatever.
I'm drinking a latte, and I accidentally spilled a little on my iPad.
Knowing an Apple product, it's
It's
doomed.
fine. I got a case.
Knowing an Apple product, it's doomed. All right. So basically, the plot summary for the Flash is, oh shit. So basically, Dr. Light is sent from Zoom again, and she's on the hunt for,
And it turns out to
Barry,
be
you know,
his ex-girlfriend's doppelganger.
yeah, Earth 2 Linda
Yeah, I
Park.
know.
Dude, I love that so much. Because it's like, oh, it's not like in the comics. I'm like, oh, shut up. It's cool. That was interesting. So basically, when he reveals that, hey, you're Earth 2 version of my ex-girlfriend, she basically realizes, well, this is my chance to escape from Zoom, to blend in with society, and kill off the real Linda Park. So she goes to not the Daily Bugle. I don't remember what that. What is that place called? I
Picture
don't
City
remember.
News.
Okay, so she goes to Picture City News, kills the editor, does not kill Linda, and gets stopped. But so then they lock Earth 2, Dr. Light, in the the metahuman prison. And that was really cool. The Mirage trick Barry used.
It felt like
defeat-
old times
to
with
defeat her,
Harrison
that-
Wells teaching Barry these new powers.
Hey.
You didn't even mention
I
Harrison
almost
Wells.
forgot to
I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. So Earth 2 Harrison Wells finally interacts with the rest of them, and unfortunately, no one punched
Except
him.
Jay.
Although Joe almost shot him.
Except Jay.
That's true.
Oh, that's true.
Man,
I forgot about that. So Joe almost
He's a
shoots
dick.
I
Yeah.
kind of like it though, to be perfectly honest, because I don't want him to be exactly like the first Harrison Wells.
Well,
Which
yeah,
means
true.
he'd be Uborthon. Which, am I really glad that someone on Team Flash finally referred to Uborthon as a different person? Like, Caitlin's like, well, technically the Harrison Wells we knew was Uborthon, so he wasn't a bad guy. I'm like, thank you! The show finally acknowledges this.
I love how. Sorry,
and
I
then-
love how like Caitlin tries to explain everything about Ubarthon, Harrison Wells, and then the real Earth 2.
It's like,
yeah,
no, it's not me.
Yeah, seriously, he's like, look, I am not the Wells you knew, so please move on. I'm like, thank you.
I know.
It's like, look, I know it's weird, but there have been a lot of weird things happening in Central City right now, so I think we can let down our prejudices aside. And plus, Jay knew who he was, so right off the bat. Speaking of that, Jay was finally in this story.
Like I'm saying,
Yay!
everything. Finally, everything is coming back.
Yes, thank you. Also, Barry Allen tried to be Daredevil for a day.
Oh, that dating thing. Freaking funny.
That was funny. Yeah, it was so funny because it's like, I cannot see, and then meanwhile and he's like with his sunglasses on. I'm like, is this a reference to Daredevil? I feel like this is a nod to Daredevil. Because I couldn't have been the only one that thought that.
I was like, this Daredevil?
Because well, Barry sucks at being Daredevil then. But seriously, if the Flash had Daredevil's super senses, we'd all be fucked. That'd be like the most overpowered hero ever. But anyway, hold on.
So Brandon,
Now your
All right,
dinner's ready.
now dinner is ready. So you guys should continue the
All right.
conversation.
So, what did you think of seeing Zoom's appearance?
honestly, I actually wonder who the hell is under that mask.
I think what I agree with Sean. He thinks it's evil Barry Allen. I have to agree.
True.
Like,
Actually, I looked on Facebook. Everybody thinks is Eddie Thawne.
Why would it be Eddie Thawne?
I know. Like I commented, like it's not Eddie Thawne. The guy who plays his contract ended in season 1. He's not coming back.
Nope.
Like damn, let it go. What about the last part where Zoom has as Harrison Wells, Earth 2 Harrison Wells' daughter.
Ooh, gonna be crazy. What you remember how Jay said like Harrison Wells has the Earth 2 Harrison Wells has secrets too?
Yeah.
What do you think the secret is?
Yeah. His daughter? Because he's never referenced his daughter. Yeah, he's never referenced daughter to any of them.
I didn't even know he had a daughter until the end of that.
Yeah.
I also think Harrison Wells knows that. You know, if Sean is right, Harrison Wells is gonna know that Earth 2 Barry Allen is Zoom.
Probably.
So what do you
also,
think?
a lot of people were saying that Zoom is actually Henry Allen.
Henry Allen?
Yeah.
I doubt that. I highly doubt that. Especially since Zoom is an Earth 2 thing.
Yeah. So what were you gonna say?
So what do you think of what do you think they're gonna do with Harrison Wells' character? Do you think he's gonna be on like Flash forever, or do you think he's gonna die, or do you think he's gonna turn evil? What do you think they're gonna do?
Go back.
Yeah,
to
probably
Earth 2.
with Jay.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
So we were talking about
So
what
I'm back.
we first started off talking about what you thought of Zoom's appearance.
Zoom looks pretty cool. Well, I kind of overheard it. Who do you think Zoom is?
I have to agree with what you
Brandon?
were saying. I think it's evil Barry Allen.
I think that's wrong because someone pointed out if you look deep in the mask, you can actually see the skin under someone's eyeball, and it was black. So
Wally West.
a lot of people are. Actually, no. I don't think it's Wally West. The show said, I forgot about this. The show said Iris had a brother she never knew, right? Well, in the New 52, Iris has a brother called Daniel West. Daniel West eventually gets the Speed Force. He can steal other people's speed. He has a black costume, and he hates his father for not being there.
Well, tell me, that's his mother's fault. I'm kidding. That's his mother's fault.
But anyway, and Daniel West's Reverse Flash wants to be the only speedster like Zoom does. So I'm gonna go and take back what I said about the Wally West theory. I do believe Daniel West will still be the father of Wally West because Wally is Iris's nephew. But I'm gonna say I think Daniel West from the New 52 will be Zoom, right? And well, he's technically a Reverse Flash. Come on. And I believe Wally West will be from Earth 2, probably. I don't know. Because like we'll probably see Earth 1 Daniel West. I mean, this is just a theory I'm throwing out there. For all I know, they couldn't even do this, but that'd be kind of cool. Because Zoom is like that version of Reverse Flash. Along with being a lot like the rival. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who do you think is Zoom?
Got different
hear-
theories
did you
about it. Like,
Did you hear
could be
like all
Barry
the
Allen.
theories?
Could be
Louis said
Eddie
that
Thawne.
someone said it was Eddie Thawne. Yeah.
Eddie is not going to return. Rick Cosnet
I know.
is done.
Everybody's like, no, it's gonna be Eddie Thawne. Like, holy crap, let it go. He's dead.
He's on a different show, the
Yeah.
actor. So it'd be cool if it was Eddie Thawne. It would make sense, but not happening. Well, who do you guys think it's gonna be?
I mean, I think honestly, it would be Henry Allen.
Why?
I mean, Earth 1 Henry Allen and Earth 2 Henry Allen. Come on.
Okay, whenever you say
Yeah.
"come on," that's not an explanation.
I'm trying to think of it. I think
Or
Come
give
on.
me why you want it to be him.
I should like father versus son.
I think it'd be more interesting if it was Joe, actually.
I thought
Actually, if you look up on IMDb right now, Jason L. Martin, who plays Joe West, he's slated for casting in being Joe West / Reverse Flash.
Maybe
So-
maybe it is him. I mean, Luis is saying it was. You could see the eyes, and it looked like there was black skin.
Exact. That's what I was saying. I do think it's either Daniel West, Wally West, Joe West, or some people have even gone a bit crazy and say Iris West from Earth.
I don't think
2.
it's Iris.
I don't think it's that though.
It would be.
yeah,
That'd be cool though. That'd be a pretty cool. That would be a pretty cool plot twist. Just wears like really baggy suits. Anyway, well, all right. So Luis thinks it's Henry Allen, or did you change your mind?
I'm looking at Jesse L. Martin right now.
All right. Well,
I'll have
who
to
do
change
you
my
think it
mind
is,
about what I
Brandon?
said earlier, but probably one of the Wests.
I think it's either gonna be Daniel West, Wally West, or Joe. Watch, it's like some
Yeah.
random character out of nowhere. I don't know. So those are my theories. So let's talk about. I'm trying to think. So what did you
That's
guys also talk
pretty
about
much.
while I was gone?
Harrison Wells' daughter at the end. Hmm.
Jessie Quick. I'm calling it. She's gonna be Jessie Quick. So, which would be really interesting because in one continuity, Jessie Quick is the daughter of Johnny Quick. So, could we see Earth 2 Harrison Wells become a speedster? What do you guys
Possibly
think?
though. Do we really want him as like the bad guy again?
No, dude, he'd be like all the Flashes team up to defeat Zoom.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah,
be pretty cool.
yeah.
Also, okay, I almost forgot about this. 2 things were confirmed. Patty and Barry are definitely
Yeah.
a couple now.
Hmm.
So that's pretty cool. And it's about time. Also, one thing I liked is I love
yeah.
Cisco
Is it just?
with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
He's just like, why am I even here? Another thing I liked is Jalen was confirmed.
Yeah.
Also, did anybody get that Aquaman reference?
No.
When Kate... How did you not?
Oh,
He was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
Oh, yeah.
Atlantis?
Yeah, never mind.
He was talking about Atlantis and one of his best friends lives there. I'm like, fuck, it's Aquaman! That we're never gonna see, but who cares? So basically, God, yeah, this was the best episode of The Flash.
Letter
I
grade.
think.
I'd give this one
So-
an A plus. I'll just throw my letter grade out early.
Not an A+.
Hey, Sean.
But
You know how when Harrison Wells Earth 2 explained Barry on how to do like speed mirage? Look at Cisco's face when he says that. Hell?
I don't remember why. Oh, I'm telling you, man. I think Harrison Wells from Earth 2 becomes Johnny Quick, and his daughter is Jessie Quick. Calling it now. Before anyone else does. On the internet.
So what's your letter grade, Sean, if you want to counteract the A+? I think
I don't... I was a little disappointed because next week's episode, they're going to have Zoom finally meet Team Flash. And I thought this was going to be that episode, the way they advertised it. So I felt I left out a bit teased. I was like, I really wanted Zoom to be in this episode
but
more
for
than
me,
just the
I mean,
end scene.
like we said, we've gone like what 2 or 3 episodes without any mention of Zoom. I think just finally that Zoom is a thing again. I think that's just good enough for now.
All right, fair enough.
And also the vibe being born.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. He just needs to
Yeah.
use other powers besides the mental.
Well, I
thing.
think he'll slowly, like learn each power just like Barry does.
Probably. So, what do you guys think of Earth 2 Harrison Wells? We kind
It
of
felt
talked
so-
about him that much.
It just felt like old times, just having him teach Barry and stuff. Felt
Right. I love his interaction with the team.
Mm-hmm.
He's a total asshole, but I don't care. He's just really entertaining. Remember when he got everyone's name?
Crisco.
He called Cisco Crisco. He's like, listen, Crisco. Oh my god. Oh, so funny.
Ronnie, Ricky.
Ronnie, Ricky.
Oh yeah, he's like, listen. He's like, did Ricky when Ricky
Like,
died?
name
or
was
something?
Ronnie. Whatever.
I know, he was a total cunt. But it was kind of entertaining. I don't know, I think he's going to become less of one as times go by, but I was just really happy he wasn't a carbon copy of the one we knew. Because I was really concerned, oh great, it's the same character. Nope, it's the same guy, but he's a completely different personality. I also love... Oh, you know what I also liked? I also liked the
Oh,
Meta
yeah.
Oh,
Human
that was
watch.
cool.
That was cool. He's like, you are a metahuman, Cisco, and he's like, here, puts one up to Barry, metahuman, and then he puts it up to Caitlin, no metahuman. So I'm gonna say right now, I think Killer Frost will be from Earth 2 because she wasn't affected by the particle accelerator, so it would make sense that guys, see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think Killer Frost will be from Earth 2. And it's just really cool. I really enjoy this week's episode, and I'm so looking forward to next
Sean,
So what's your grade, Sean?
I think I said A-.
I'm gonna go with Sean. I think minus because I actually wanted to see like the more confrontation between Jay and Harrison.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
That was so awesome when they fought.
And
each
Barry
other.
didn't even stop it after like what 10 seconds later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's like, oh fuck, nothing exciting ever happens around
Well, he
here.
deserves it. They probably both.
He loves. Yeah. So this episode was pretty good. So you give it an A minus to Luis. Okay. So did we like this episode more than Supergirl's, or just as much or less?
I liked it more than Supergirl.
I think I liked it a little more, yeah. Oh, character of the week?
Yeah, character of the week.
Actually, Sean. Dick of the week.
Dick
What?
of the week, Harrison Wells.
Yeah, of course.
I agree.
Yeah,
Harrison
Harrison
Wells, my
Wells.
character of the week.
Definitely.
Like, I don't know why. He was just so memorable.
Same.
I'm going with him.
Ew.
Alright. So, we all agree Earth 2 Harrison
/
Wells
Dick of
is
the
our
week.
character of the week. Oh, God. That sounds so wrong out of context. Alright. So, wow. Okay, so that is the Flash.
For the next
I
episode.
cannot wait. Right, do you guys think they'll reveal who Zoom
Well,
is?
Maybe, but I can also see them not doing it till like later on.
I
Yeah,
just want to see him be a
rather-
badass
yeah,
and
I'd
kick
rather see
Barry's
that.
ass.
yeah. Other
and
than
kick Barry's speed.
it
And then
reveals.
at the end, he reveals himself. Like, remember in Arrow Season 1 when the Dark Archer took off his mask and it was Malcolm Merlin, and you were like, oh, OMG!
Saw this coming already.
That's... So, I agree. I also love that Linda Park from Earth 1 is gonna dress up like Dr. Light. That's pretty cool. Dude, her powers were pretty awesome. Like, I liked it. So, alright, so that was The Flash. Really
Arrow.
enjoyed it. Now, let's get to my favorite episode of the week, Arrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god,
I don't think
it
there was
so
a bad
good.
episode this week at all. I think they did a great job this week.
I don't think so either. Dude, Arrow, A+. I'm throwing it out
Arrow,
there.
I have
Definitely,
to
we
agree.
jumped
What up?
with
I didn't hear
A+ with John Constantine.
Uh,
you. Oh, dude,
Definitely.
It was awesome.
Too bad. Last I heard,
Like,
it's too
I
bad
did
that,
not watch-
that he's gonna be a one and done. I kind of wish he'd come back.
I don't know. I
They
think,
kind of
like,
hinted, but
they
as
kinda
of now, I don't
hinted
think they've confirmed it.
Well, they probably they're still probably writing scripts
Well, yeah,
for
'cause
later
I heard
down the
they-
season anyway.
Last I heard,
so-
I also don't think they know who's gonna be the one dead yet, the dead guy yet. They
don't
haven't
know who it
decided.
is
They
yet.
said they did confirm that it won't happen at the end. It'll happen more in the middle, but yeah. So
Oh,
like
really?
it'll be kind of like when
Huh.
Moira died. There was a few episodes after that, but I think they might go like a little earlier than that. So because it's gonna be because
Okay.
if you watch, I rewatched the first episode, and if you watch like what Oliver says at the end of what he says, "I'm gonna kill him," which is probably referring to Damien Dark.
Huh.
I still think
Who
it's
do you guys
Lance.
think it is?
It's totally
It's
Lance.
totally Lance. I swear to God, if
Swear
it's
to God.
anyone
I
else,
swear to
I'm
God,
gonna
if
be
it's
really
Felicity,
mad.
I'm gonna be really mad because a lot of people were thinking. a
If
lot
it's
of people were
Laurel,
saying
I
Yeah, if it's
quit.
Laurel- if it's
Felicity
Laurel,
because of how Oliver was like crying over it, and 'cause many people thought Oliver would be crying over Lance dying, and a lot of people also thought that Barry wouldn't have showed up to Lance's funeral.
No, but he said but Barry said I'm sorry for showing up, making it seem like he wasn't that emotionally affected.
Yeah.
He's there to support his friend. So it would make sense if it's Lance. If it was Felicity, he would be way more emotional. Because Barry and Felicity had
Yeah.
a thing in the Flash for a little bit. So I still say it's Lance.
But I
If
think
it's Laurel,
if
I'm
it's
done.
Sarah,
Felicity,
it's
Laura,
funny.
Felicity, Laurel, or Thea, I think would be too much on Arrow to like bounce back on.
Yeah.
Thea,
I
that's
don't know, Thea.
Oliver's only family now.
I know, that'd be like super fucked up.
If it's Sarah, it's gonna be funny.
If it's Sarah,
It's not going to be
I'm gonna
Sarah
laugh.
because they've confirmed that who's ever going to die is going to stay dead. Is not coming back. Yeah, so it's definitely
Oh
not Sarah.
shit.
hmm
Okay, good, because I would have laughed my ass off.
Yeah, no, they said they want to go
I
back
would've been
to the
like-
stakes. They're like when Moira and Tommy died. You get those feels. Lance.
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 It has to be. Who else can it be, man?
John?
No watching.
Alright.
I don't think it's going to
Oh
be
yeah,
John.
John. Forgot about it.
I
don't
think he's
so.
too main.
We just
I think
got
he's
him as
too
the
much of a
Guardian,
main
man.
character to die, at least right now.
Yeah, probably later down the road.
I mean, he's Oliver's
way
brother
later.
from another mother right
Um,
now.
Pretty much. Alright. So basically, the plot summary for this one is that Sarah
Kill
is back
Thea.
and she's trying to find and kill Thea, right. So she ends up attacking these two girls that look a lot like her. But she realizes it's not her. She doesn't kill them. And basically word gets out that there's this crazy blonde woman going around killing people. So, anyways, Lance pretty much says to Laurel, I probably should have shot her because she's definitely not my daughter. I don't know. What would you do in Lance's situation?
Yeah, that's
I think
a
that's
pretty
an interesting topic to bring up.
Would I kill?
Like, it's such an interesting...
If there was honestly no hope to bring her back, yes, I would kill her. If there honestly was no hope.
If John Constantine could not... And by the way, I called it. I knew John Constantine was going to resurrect Sarah's soul. I knew that shit was going to happen. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's an interesting topic because it's like at the same time, I kind of agree with Brandon. If there was no way to save her, I'd say do it. But since there was...
Oh, by the way, okay, Luis, what do you think?
But John, I actually want to see him more.
No. We're talking about.
We're talking about Sarah. Would you shoot her?
Hey, if she was about to kill me, then yes.
Okay, but what if she was just your daughter and she wasn't trying to kill you? But you, at the same time,
Hell
like,
no. Like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm calling it John.
Even. Okay, what if John didn't exist?
I'm calling Supernatural.
Okay, before we get into John, flashbacks. Before we forget, flashbacks.
Oh yeah, dude, so awesome.
I can't.
Like, little disappointed that we let up. I found it so hilarious how Oliver counteracted that one guy accusing him of being a double agent. He's like, really? You think I would? He actually uses the real situation. He's like, oh yeah, I just jumped out of a plane and wanted to spy on you. And the audience is laughing because it's like, that's exactly what happened. But like, when you say it out loud, it's like, that doesn't make any sense. So anyways, then John Constantine was caught off and basically threatens to shoot Oliver. And they go to this artifact, and they actually explained where Oliver got his Japanese tattoos.
I think it's Japanese.
Or is it Chinese?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Japanese. So anyway, that was pretty.
No, remember when Constantine had Oliver cuffed, and then just right away Oliver walks back in uncuffed.
Yeah, that was so hilarious. It's like, what? You don't think I know that trick by now too?
Guys, anyone here caught on the NBC Easter egg, where the NBC logo is kind of like a peacock thing. He has a peacock feather and he scratches the back with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is that telling NBC
Pretty
to
much.
kiss my ass? It should be, because NBC sucked when it came to advertising that show. Like, seriously, Friday at 10 o'clock at night? Really? That's just a stupid time slot for that show. Anyway. I didn't know that, Luis. Is pretty funny. So basically, after they defeat Sarah, when Oliver and Thea figure out that Sarah's alive... Yeah. Oh, wait, Thea already knew. When Oliver finds out that Sarah's alive, he gets pissed. He is like, why the fuck did you do that?
I know, I was actually wondering if is he going to disconnect his friendship with her?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I got a crazy thing to bring up, and I'm calling it right now, but I'll bring it up later. The funny thing I like, remember when she was ranting about Oliver being the Arrow, and he's like, keep your voice down. Because you ever notice these characters love to talk about their superhero lives in public? And I'm like, one of these days, someone is going to overhear you. And then you're all fucked. I don't know. So that part was pretty cool. Also, I really liked the music they played when Sarah was chasing Thea. That was pretty epic music. And it's just really awesome. Kind of felt like a horror movie, kind of.
Yeah.
Like the way they showed it and all that. That was pretty cool.
Hey, what about the truth of Andrew Diggle?
Oh yeah, he was a drug dealer competing against Hive. that's why they took him down. I was like, oh, damn, I felt so bad for John. I was like, well, you found out why your brother got killed, but... no. That was just... Also, I loved it when Lance pretend to knock out John. He's like, what? I was tracking this hacker down here. That part was hilarious. Would you have fallen for that? I would have been like, no.
I don't.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know, but that was pretty awesome. That was funny though. Okay, so back to the plot summary. So afterwards, Team Arrow eventually defeats Sarah. They perform this Laurel, John Constantine, and Oliver perform this ritual on Sarah to try to retrieve her soul from like all the rest of them that possess her mind. So I thought that part was pretty cool. Remember when they walked through that door and then they came right back out? You know what I said when I first saw that? I said, oh, look, it's Pac-Man syndrome. You know, in Pac-Man, when you go out one door, you come out, then you could... Yeah. So I'm like, oh, man, they're playing Pac-Man. But anyway, I also loved John's little compass that pointed him to that direction. He was... Okay, remember when John Constantine was fighting that one swordsman? Am I the only one that thought that guy kind of looked like Ra's al Ghul?
Yeah.
He kind of had the same robe, and he kind of fought like him. I'm like, is that Ra's al Ghul? I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. But then he stabs him, like, oh, okay. So then after that, Sarah comes back, but apparently bringing your soul back from the dead is exhausting. So they don't show her for the rest of the episode. And then we figure out, and that's pretty much the main thing. So,
Sean,
overall,
what about when Oliver said Damien Dark in front of him?
Oh yeah, Constantine was like, "You better get out of town." So that's why I kind of think John Constantine might return, is that he seems to know a lot about Damien Dark that we're not aware of. So I think CW is leaving that window open for him to possibly return.
They haven't confirmed his return yet. Yeah.
Well, it'll be a surprise. So anyway, after that, Oliver continues to run for mayor. I also like what they're doing with Captain Lance, where they're making him like a double agent. That part's pretty cool. Again, more theories as to why I think Lance is gonna die. Because Damien Dark is gonna find out.
Hey,
but we'll never know until mid-season.
Right. Any of you guys think that Alex Davis might be the new love interest for Thea?
Who?
Oh, that intern, that one guy, first political advisor, that douchebag. I kind of hope not. I don't like him.
Didn't he say like Did he say like get rid of Laurel?
He's like, get rid of Laurel. Yeah, and I'm like, what? No.
He'd be like, fuck
You're crazy.
Off. Don't ever tell me to get rid of
like,
any
seriously,
of my friends.
Fuck you, man.
I'll get rid of who I want to get rid of.
Canaro for life.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I told Luis this. Brandon, did you get a sense that CW is slowly making Oliver become more interested in Laurel now? Because it's the film, it's how long they go on shots with the way they film it. Like, when they hold hands, they focus exclusively on that for like a few good seconds. You're like, okay, you're trying to tell me something. And remember when he was hugging her, his eyes went down like that? I'm like, oh, they're gonna do it.
Hello?
It's gonna happen.
Hello?
I don't know. Do you guys believe that, or do you think it's like...
Hello? Okay, I can hear you now.
You guys can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
I couldn't hear you for like a split second.
Me neither.
Do you guys think Arrow is slowly bringing Oliver and Laurel
Yeah,
back
thank
together?
you, God.
Yes, thank you, Jesus. I don't know. Well, do you think they're gonna do it in this season, or do you think they're
Probably
just
next
teasing
season.
us? Especially if Felicity. No offense, Brandon, but if it's Felicity that dies,
Oh, yeah.
that
Hey.
gateway is wide open.
Well, no offense, Brandon, but what's her name? Emily actually said that Oliver and Felicity are gonna break up this season.
That's right. No, Brandon doesn't like Olicity.
I'm more.
Do you?
Felicity's okay, but I'm more of Larry. Is that what you're calling it? Canaro. Yeah, I'm more.
We call it Canaro.
Because isn't that what happens in comics?
Same here, because that's what it's supposed to be.
Hey guys, what about White Canaro?
But I don't want Felicity to die at all.
I don't want her to die either. And no, White Canaro, no.
What would they do with tech guy? She's their tech girl. What would they do without her?
Get Mr. Terrific.
But not. Another thing is that they
know.
have confirmed that who's gonna die, it's gonna stick.
Hold on.
Another thing they've confirmed is whoever's gonna die is gonna stink. So it's not gonna be just like a nobody. It's definitely probably not gonna be Jessica Danforth like we were saying earlier. It's gonna be someone who's gonna stick. So
Yeah. So it's definitely gonna be Lance.
I think it's gonna be Lance, and it's not someone that's gonna come back ever either. They're gonna stay dead for the rest of the series.
Definitely. I mean, Arrow's actually really good at it. I think it's. Let's see. You know the last episode where Lance actually had a gun on Sarah who's about to shoot her?
Yeah.
In this episode, Laurel has a gun and it was about to shoot her.
Mm-hmm.
like definitely like daughter, like father.
Hey, this is off topic, but
Yeah.
you know how the Lazarus Pit, you have a bloodlust until you kill someone, this person who killed you. What if you
Yeah.
died by suicide and you got brought back from the Lazarus Pit?
I don't know.
You probably killed. Hey, Brandon, you probably killed the person who drove you to suicide.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, I'll buy that.
Unless, what if it was you who drove
What the
yourself
fuck,
to suicide?
Brandon? What the fuck?
Come back to life and kill yourself. Kill.
Oh, wait,
No,
come back to
Sean.
life.
Come back to life and kill your Earth 2 self.
Oh god. That's gonna be really hard.
Anyway.
I don't know.
I
what were you guys talking about when I was briefly
I
going
was
again?
telling Luis that who is confirmed to die is also someone who's gonna stick. It's not gonna be like a nobody or just a random guy who we just were introduced to this season.
No, it's
Never know.
totally Lance. If it's
Laurel,
Laurel, I
if
quit.
it's Laurel, I'm done.
No,
if it's-
I agree.
if
If
it's
it is,
Thea,
I'm done.
I
I
might
don't care
even
how
be
good
done.
it is. I'm not watching.
If it's Thea, I
I'm
might
sorry, what
even
were
be
you saying?
done.
Yeah,
So I think that's
maybe.
just too much on Oliver.
I mean, if she dies, Colton Haynes might be back.
No, he's not coming back, Luis. Let it
Fine.
go.
Oh.
He's talking about Roy. He wants Roy back so bad. He's got such a man crush on him.
He will be next year.
Why can't he just go? Why can't he just be on the Titan show? If they ever make
I think
that.
TNT confirmed it that they're gonna make it.
Yeah, well, they're taking their
Was it
sweet
Yeah.
this
time.
episode when they confirmed that Ray was still alive, or was it the last one with the recording?
Oh no.
That's right. Ray is confirmed to be alive. So they finally deciphered his final message saying that he is alive.
Yeah.
He's just shrunken down because he's now the Atom now. And next week we're gonna see them rescue Ray from Damien Dark. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be awesome.
What do you guys think? Crazy,
Definitely.
dude. Anything's better than last season.
I know, better than the last two
Seriously.
seasons.
SpongeBob was better than last season.
Hey, Sean, I'm pretty sure Smallville's 1
It
through
doesn't
10
take much to beat Arrow
seasons.
3,
I'm pretty sure it's better than the third.
Are we talking like? Are we talking about old
SpongeBob or Arrow
SpongeBob?
season 3?
SpongeBob,
I
or
didn't see it.
the new movie SpongeBob.
The new movie. I didn't see
And
it
I'd say
either.
the new SpongeBob would lose
I'd
to
say the
Arrow
old
season
SpongeBob
3.
would beat season 3 of Arrow.
Just an opinion. Is at least Arrow season 3, as much as I didn't like it, there was some good things out of it. Not much, but enough. I'm not watching it on Netflix again though.
Some good point. Like Thea's character development.
You know what? I gotta say, if anyone wants to watch
Thea's
Arrow,
character development.
I should just tell them just to read the wiki page of Arrow season 3 and go straight to 4. It's like, don't waste your time.
Mhm.
I don't know. So
Was it?
oh, I remember
where
that.
Barry
I
was
remember
still, like,
hearing
back
about
in
that, and
time
I
in
was
a
so
race?
excited.
Season 3.
It didn't happen though. I don't know. Did you want that to happen? I was like, it's kind of confusing if you only watch Arrow and you don't watch The Flash.
50-50.
But at the same time, I'm like, well, fuck the people that don't watch both. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Where were we? Oh, sorry.
All right,
go
so
on.
let's get back on topic. Character of the what? Okay, character of the week. Who else could it be? Constantine.
Why?
At least for me.
Oliver. I mean,
What?
well, let's see. I mean, the
Seriously.
flashback to Oliver.
I said, yeah,
The main
Oliver.
character's got to win it sometime.
Constantine was awesome. I don't know if he's my character of the week,
I say
though. It's a
Constantine.
toss-up between him and Laurel, personally, because I love
Definitely.
seeing Laurel struggle in this one, where she gave up on hope, and she wanted to shoot her own sister. That was so interesting. She was so interesting this week.
Mm-hmm.
Hard, but John Constantine was so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Especially remember when he said, like, Oliver, if you had told me there have been so many beautiful girls down here, you should have called me earlier, lad. It was so awesome. It was like, wow, John Constantine said exactly what we all think in our minds. I don't know. It's so hard. Fuck it, Laurel. Hey, you had John Constantine. Hey, if you noticed, all three of our characters of the week were the one that performed the ritual.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so theory time.
Oh, yeah.
When do we think Canaro will be a thing again? Alright. I'm going on record.
Season
This
5?
is my opinion.
Season
I
5.
think end of season 4. I'm being...
What? Will they have sex before
As long
the
as
last episode?
As long as it... Wait, they had a sex scene in season 1?
Like in season 1?
Oh, that's right! God, you should look up the bloopers of that when Oliver's carrying Laurel
Yeah.
and they fall down. Dude, they're so funny.
I always
That was the one I
after
just said was
every
my favorite because he's like, if Stephen Amell let go of Katie Cassidy's ass, she would have fallen and cracked her skull. So it's just like if he didn't grab that ass, then someone was gonna get injured. God, that was so funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think Canaro is gonna be a thing because I think like they've had so much interaction in this episode, and the cinematography really hints at it. I just think we're going back to that. How much do you want to bet all this? No!
one thing I don't want to happen is I don't want
And can
Oliver
never
to
Yeah.
still
Oh,
be
yeah,
with no, I don't want
I
Oliver to
won't
still
stand
be
for
with
that.
Felicity
Did
by the
he
time he
ever?
has
Did
sex
they
with
ever
Laurel.
confirm if he?
I don't want
got
another
an
like
annulment?
cheating thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, for the marriage of this.
Did you ever
Mhm.
get
Oh,
an
yeah.
annulment or a
Did you guys,
divorce or a
like,
weird
on this,
Parvatian divorce?
I have no idea, but
Okay,
I
you
don't
both are
think
saying two
I don't
things at
think
the same
Nissa would
time.
care. She
Stephen
never
Amell
wanted to marry
Messy
Oliver.
Sorry, go for it, Bradley.
But still, as a
I don't
fan,
think
it
Nissa
pisses
would
me
really
off.
give a fuck because she never wanted to marry Oliver.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hey, we Facebook Stephen
going
Amell
to.
and see if he replies back about that.
I should. Be like, Mr. Amell, did your character on Arrow ever get an annulment or divorce, Nissa? Because that's really distracting. Oh god. Can you get over that? I can't.
I can't get over that.
Like every time I see soon to be Laurel and Oliver and Felicity. Have you ever noticed Olicity is like non-existent in this season so far?
Mm-hmm.
In like the first episode, it's like, hey, it's here, and now it's just like,
yeah,
hey,
except for like the beginning.
it still exists. It's like they don't show it that much, and I'm loving it. So I am sick and
But-
tired of that shit. Put an arrow in it. I know, like, God, would you say that's what ruined season 3 for you guys? I hated the execution.
Olicity, not so much. It's just
I
how
also
it's,
hated
how
how
it was
everyone was a
executed,
dumbass except Laurel. Like, Raish was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he was God. He didn't do
They
anything.
horrible. They should have
He
done
didn't do,
more
and the
with them.
flashbacks were terrible. God, everything was terrible. Well, almost everything was terrible. Pretty much.
Except
Even
for
that
Al
final fight
Sahim
scene
and This
between
Is Your
Raish
Sword.
and Oliver was super disappointing. It's just like because they zoomed out the camera so much. I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't even know what's going on. Also, and not only that, I hated the love triangle with Ray, Oliver,
Mhm.
and Felicity. I hated it because it's just like, oh my god,
Pushing
really,
right there.
Felicity?
Yeah.
I care so. I love Ray
Mhm.
so much. Yet you're still thinking about Oliver. It's like, get over it, Jesus fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Was there anything? Did we ever talk about
nothing.
anything we didn't like in this episode?
I loved this episode. This is one of my favorite Arrow episodes ever.
Was there anything?
I'm telling you right now, I loved it that much.
Well,
This was
well,
the best
yes,
Arrow
you know?
episode,
Yes.
I think, ever.
This is a great episode.
Bold claim. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? Because, man, season 4 has been so good,
Me too.
man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Is it better than The Flash? I think it is. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I think it's better than way better than season 2 of Flash.
Luis, I know you prefer The Flash,
Well,
but even you
it's
told
only
me you
like the
think
first
Arrow is
5
better this
episodes, you know?
season. They're not gonna fuck it up.
I know. Still, it's the first 5 episodes.
How do they fuck something up this
No.
good?
I
I
know.
really hope they don't fuck it up.
Nope, they're gonna break up.
By adding more Olicity than anything
And
else.
I'm gonna be so happy.
They're gonna
I know,
break up.
so-
They're gonna break up. Lance
Hey,
is gonna die.
well-
Woohoo!
Oliver's gonna feel horrible for Laurel, and then they're gonna end up kissing.
Pretty much, I think
It's going
Laurel
there.
breaks up
It's
the
gonna go
relationship
there.
between Felicity and Oliver.
Oh no, this is. I know it's love drama
Mhm.
bullcrap, but honestly, I've waited for this so long since season 3. I'm like, please, burn it to the ground. I don't know. It's just my opinion. So, overall, what are your guys' ratings for Arrow? A+.
I think Demi, I'll give it an A+.
And-
A plus.
I
think
can't wait for next
I think all
week.
3 shows really packed a lot this
Dude,
week.
Supergirl's gonna have that awesome fight
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
next week's probably going to be even better.
What was his name? I don't remember.
Yeah.
That new supervillain they have on. I don't remember his name at the moment. Flash. We're finally gonna see Barry versus Zoom. I hope. And Arrow. We're gonna get the Atom. So I'm so excited for next week. Anyways, do you guys have any theories?
I wonder if John is gonna tell Oliver and the rest of the team about and
Oh yeah, his little secret thing.
I hope they don't abandon it.
and how is he gonna deal with that?
Because I think, admittingly, even though Arrow Season 4 has been spectacular, I admittingly have to admit the side story with John and about his brother has been kind of on the back burner. Like, it hasn't been as focused as much as I would like it to. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any more theories or, you know...
Nah. I mean, you
Nah. I'm just gonna stay with what the theory I made earlier. It's not about
Yeah,
the next
I
episode,
agree.
but like
I think-
how Laurel and Oliver will get together. It's gonna happen because I think Oliver's gonna feel bad that everyone is dying. You know, and especially after Lance dies. Laurel's already lost so much with losing her sister like a bunch of
Oh,
times.
God.
Now having her dad die.
Not now.
Of course, Laurel and Oliver are married
Yeah,
in the comics,
in
you know.
previous continuities they were.
Not now, but in the
I kind of
comics.
feel like that should be a series finale thing. Because,
Yeah.
admittingly, I would love to have a married superhero, Spider-Man. Before they ruin that. But I think it'd be too. I think Arrow. I think having a married superhero in Arrow. I don't know. I just think it. I don't know. I just don't think it could do it right away. So, and I think that's kind of a good note to end it on. But what if when they introduce Connor Hawke, what if they show like several years later he puts on the hood and it says the legacy continues and that's the end? But I kind of think that's kind of cool. What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I know that's...
Yeah, for the ending, but...
No, I meant like...
I'd hate if they killed off
I'd hate
Oliver
that too
and
if
Connor
that was...
Hawke
No, but I meant...
for one season.
No, I meant like... I'm like saying like
that,
several years
I'd rather
down
have
the
season
road.
3 than that, to be honest with you.
But like, it shows Laurel, Oliver, and Connor...
But yeah.
At the wedding, and then it flashes forward to like several years down the road, and like I'm talking like several years down the road, and you see Connor Hawke take his bow and arrow and put on the hood, and it says the legacy continues or some shit, and then roll the credits. It's over. I kind of think that'd be really awesome, because I don't want to see a Connor Hawke show. So I don't.
No, I'd rather see if they ended up killing
might
Oliver
quit.
off and then having Connor Hawke go. I'd rather watch season 3
maybe.
over that. To be honest with you,
You would keep going.
I'd rather watch season 3.
Why?
I
I
might
don't
keep
like
going.
Connor Hawke. He's too much of a bitch.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Although, I really wish they would name the mother's, like, Connor's, like, mom's name. Like, what's her name?
Remember? Wait, is this is Connor Hawke the
Yep,
remember
that's-
the
that's Connor
flashback
Hawke.
after Moira died, where Oliver got this girl pregnant and the girl had
Yeah,
to like say
that's her.
Connor Hawke. All right.
So,
Yeah.
All
That's
right,
Connor.
so we're probably gonna wrap this podcast up, guys. So, is there anything you guys want to say before we leave?
These episodes were really good. This is a really great week, and I think next week is going to be even better.
I agree.
These episodes were really good. This is a
So is
really
that
great
you-
week,
is
and I
that
think
it?
next
Is that
week
it
is
for
going to
you
be even
guys?
better.
Definitely.
All right, do you guys want
Me
to say
too.
bye to the audience before your audio gets cut off?
Yeah.
All right.
And remember, my name is Brandon.
And
Bye,
unfortunately,
guys.
I cut that off.
My name is Dice. I don't really care.
All right.
No, for next week's podcast, we should all just start off the podcast and saying our names like that.
That's true. That's true. I know you guys can't hear them, but we got a pretty funny gimmick for you next week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching the Classic Podcast, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.